Hello everyone, how are you doing? Now we're talking to Aries-Leo-Sagittarius in the house. Let's talk about it this weekend. Let's have this conversation. Now, Aries, we're going to start with you. Y'all like, share, and subscribe in this video and give me some love because I'm going to speak my mind and let you know what I feel. And sometimes we ain't going to agree, but we're going to do it anyway. Now, Aries, it's time for you to hold your vision under the fixed moon. Y'all like, share, and subscribe, okay? But they want you to hold your vision on something. Now, in the signs, you may be dealing with Scorpio, or you could have that in your chart. They said spiritually, you need to, you need to learn the power of prayer. How powerful prayer can help you when you're on your vision and on the quest. It says mentally, the highest and the lowest aspects of things. You need to look at the mentally what makes you feel high, the highest moments and the lowest moments in your life. How do you feel mentally about what you're doing? Physically control the situation and you'll win. So you have to have self-control when it comes to a force that's trying to come through and tear down your whole village. Why let the whole force tear down your whole village when that's not what you signed up for? Now in the planets, let's see what you got going on. It says you're in your south node. It says spiritually remember, mentally reconsider, physically now is the time. Now is your time. It's time for you to act in the planets. It's time for you to go for what you want. Now is your time. What you want to do. It's your tea time. Don't let it be everybody else's time to tell you what to do and you don't agree with it. Hey, if I don't agree with you, then I just don't. It's life. We all go through that, okay? Learn to love who you are, and that's the biggest joy that you're going to have out of all of this. Now, in the houses we have here, you're in the 11th house. Something spiritually. For humanity's sake, you need to spiritually work on this to save humanity. This is not just about you, okay? So when you keep in the right direction, don't worry about what you're going through. Just remember, this is a battle. It's beyond the material things. It's beyond just wanting it. It's the destiny that you're out for, and it's time for you to save the lineage of people that couldn't save themselves, didn't get the same opportunity that you got, Aries. You got to do it for humanity's sake, not just for what you're doing to make money. You're doing it to love you, to show people love and kindness and the real peace in this world. Now, mentally, your hopes and your wishes are important, so you need to mentally hopeful, be more hopeful on your wishes and what you want to come to pass. Mentally try to change your mindset, win the game. Have you ever heard that? It says physically do it for the future. It's time for you to physically do this to change your future and other people's future. So hold your vision and just remember, this is not just about who wins. It's about we're doing this so we can help mankind and keep the world to changing instead of living in the same rut, is what I put. Now, Leo, how you doing, Leo? Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate all of you. See, there's a new start is coming under the new moon. So you're finna get a new start to do something, Leo. So it's time for you to take those opportunities and understand they're here for you, okay? Now we have in the signs, we have Gemini. It says, spiritually, what you want to be known. What do you really want want people to know about you? Well, how do you want to be known? Mentally, what do you believe about, what do you really believe that's going on in this world to make your destiny? What do you really believe of what's going on mentally that disturbs you? What do you really believe about what's bothering you mentally? It says physically, use the quickest way and you will succeed. Now, physically, you need to find a quicker way of doing things. And this could be the sign of Gemini. Could be in your chart. You need to find a quicker solution on how you're going to go about doing things. Now, in the planets we have here, we're under the, well, it looks like Mars. Okay, under the moon. The moon. Something about spiritually the nurturing of the moon. You need to learn what the moon does for you spiritually. Mentally, you need to be feeling and caused by what's bothering you mentally and what's causing it. You need to go by the moon. It's time to meditate and start changing your life on how you think. Now, physically, how you react to things physically. How you going to go and how you going to handle a situation that's tough and may get you in that situation. So you're going to have to, around the moon, you need to learn how to react and when not to react, so it won't bother you health wise. Now, in the houses we have here, something about the second house. We have, spiritually, you need to learn how to be patient. Patience is a very important, and it can be hard. I know. It says mentally, what you want. What do you really want mentally? Tell yourself, what am I really wanting in this world? Am I going for what I want? In my second house, you need to know that. Physically, get what you need. Get what you need and let the rest go. Don't go over greedy, overboard. Don't try to overdo something. You get what you need and you move on with your life so you can prosper and you can benefit instead of staying in the same rut. It's not cool. Now, Sagittarius. Let's see. You have here a win-win outcome is forecasted on the full moon in Libra. Something is going to be a win-win outcome for you. Now, in the signs we have, you might have Leo in your chart. Spiritually, self-confidence is to create. You got to have that confidence. I know what I'm doing. I got it down pat. I am motivated. I am ready. I am a winner. I am here to change stuff. And I'm here to spiritually guide, but know that I have weaknesses too. And I have to believe in my own. Put this way, you got to believe in your own shit that you dish out too. You can't just dish it out and don't believe in what you believe in. That's another thing. Don't false nothing. Now, mentally, you're taking a chance on whatever you do mentally. Mentally is about you wondering, should you take a chance or should you fold? That's something you got to pray about and ask the Most High to give you the answers and signs that you need to move on. Now, physically, resulting from the impressions of how do you physically feel whatever you're going to get yourself into? How does it make you feel physically so you won't fall and you won't fold when it gets hard? See, something feels like it hurts your body or it's going to make you too much tension. You ain't going to keep it for long. You're going to fold on that. That's just what it is. Everybody folds. At least is what he told me. Now in the planet, let's see, we have Jupiter. Excuse me, y'all. Spiritually learn and teach. It's time for you to spiritually learn and teach people things. Teach and learn yourself. We all learning as we go through life. We learn from our mistakes. We learn that we have to change. We learn that we have to make better choices. Now mentally, be more positive about what you get into. If you don't feel positive, how you going to get somebody else to sign up for what you want them to be and you don't feel good about it? That's no brainer. Now physically, what makes you grow and expand? That's what you're working on now physically. What's going to make you grow and expand in your life? How is this going to make you grow and expand? Now we have in the houses, we have the 12th house. It says spiritually you need to be seeking cheerfulness with all there is. You need to be more cheerful about like what you get into, what you put your heart into, your spirituality. Know it's for you. If it's not for you, you ain't gonna be feeling it. Now mentally, you need to just photocrop at that stuff. Put it in your mental mind that this is what I want, this is the way I believe, and you go for it. But put it and practice what you preach, in other words. Now, physically, you need to keep your own, keep your environment hidden. Some people keep their environment hidden and stuff they do because the large instructions are overwhelming. Because it could be some overwhelming events happen if you tell everybody. Because everybody ain't for you. Remember that. Everybody ain't for you in your 12th house. Just because you go over and leave. Oh, they gonna love me. They gonna love me. No, they gonna tell you just like this. I don't give a darn. What does it benefit me? You gotta understand there's haters out in the street. First accomplish what you want for you go tell the whole world that you got it all in your hands and you do not. You still working on it just like the next person. Now let's get some messages here. Okay, let's get some messages here for my fire signs. What's the messages here, Spirit? that we need to know that's going to help us this weekend or get y'all through the things y'all need to know this weekend. What's the message for my fire signs this weekend? Okay, it says, Grandma E. Bradford's here. Your Grandma E, my grandmother, is here saying that I'm here with you to help you. You know, you got to take it one day at a time, okay? Don't rush into nothing, you know, because Grandma's here to help you. What else? My grandma's here. Hi, Grandma. I love you. Archangel Michael, and I thank all of you, my angels and my ancestors and Most High. You know you the bomb. You always lead me in where I need to go. What else is going on? It says someone look toward. Grandma's saying go toward what you want. That's my grandma's telling me. I need to go toward what I want. And don't worry about these little clowns in the street because they can't stop nothing. That says what you're experiencing is part of your soul contract. They will let me know what I'm experiencing or you is part of my soul's contract of what I'm doing. It says unsettled times, you know, needs to plan ahead. See, someone in the past didn't know they needed to plan ahead for these unsettled times because the magic spells went back to center on family, friends, and grandma, grandpa in the past. It went back to them. What they sent out is now returned. It says a man in always wearing black clothes in the past. Someone named Doris, could be their name, allegedly. Someone named Doris said, you may allegedly trigger one of your organs may stop, Doris, or something. Or somebody's organs may stop. It says, I'm not a doctor, but that's what it's saying in the cards, allegedly. It says, tell your story. The world needs to know the truth of what happened here in the past, present. They need to know what happened in the past. You know, somebody named Ashley, they're letting you know the world needs to know there was a karmic mother here too, allegedly. Something about somebody in Oprah in the past could have been something about Oprah. Somebody's name D-I-C-K. That could be their name. It says no union for you. It says a time to give rather than take all the time. It says somebody said a baby has demons in them. So some people's babies they had demons and they needed to be cleansed. But a new home, new job is coming soon. Somebody named David here. Somebody named David here. This was a past life lover in the past. They wanted this. Somebody may be leaving somebody and they have allegedly trigger warning. They might get stabbed by their girlfriend or boyfriend and take them out. So be careful leaving people because some people's mind is not straight. When you leave them, they go into that mode of you're not leaving me. And there's some demons in someone's kids. And they need help is what they're saying. There's some demonic forces in these people making them think like that. Relationship have rules, don't you agree? Rules, you know, that you agreed to unconsciously. And rules that you did not even know exist. In some relationships, people got rules and they didn't tell you all the rules. But it says, allegedly, something about D-E-A-T-H, no more talk. Something about people from the past away, you know, the Spirit said, we're not going to do no more talking to you. We've told you to leave things alone and you still didn't want to change, so we're not going to talk to you no more. It says someone lived on the southeast side of town, allegedly. It says when you were born, there was another child dropped off at a church when you was born, and they sacrificed your sister for fame and fortune as an offering in the past, allegedly. The Mason, evil underworld, and was having sex with their parents, allegedly. So there was somebody else involved. Somebody says, no, that's not true. That's what they're trying to say. Someone says a black young man in the past. Something about a black young man. It says they failed a lab test in the past for drugs, allegedly. That I'm talking about. They say, why you stole my new phone in the past? Somebody was stealing people's phone. This was third-party problems in the past. You hurt me so bad, it's over, no more drama in my life. That's what somebody said. They're not dealing with it no more. It says there is someone else here. Someone named Tay said there is someone else here. Nothing's going to stop me now. Nothing's going to stop me. Somebody says nothing's going to stop this person. And it says they're depression. They are very depressed. Someone these people were very depressed. You know, they says there was a Libra here allegedly. Something about fighting over a man or a lady. They were fighting over a man or a lady, and that's a real bad problem. They say a fire sign, Aries-Leo-Sagittarius here, says they had deep love for each other. They says you need a tarot card reading. Someone do allegedly. Someone's in a karmic relationship with a Pisces. Allegedly. Someone said they walked away. It says fighting over family and friends, past problems over money. Somebody says justice is coming. Heaven is here. Justice is coming about this situation. Your husband is watching over you and protecting you, so no worries. Your husband is watching over you. Someone named Dewey could be involved here. Someone with C in their name. Ancestors said, stop, or it's your ass. Ancestors said, stop, or it's your ass. That's what they said, allegedly. They're not playing no more. Whoever it is, they mad. I can feel them. They is pissed. They said, expect powerful changes. It won't be no changes for you if you step on the wrong side of the street, man. Somebody gonna have to go to ER. That's what they wanted, but it's not gonna happen. It's in reverse. They says copycat is getting evicted from their home. Evicted from their home. Somebody named Grandpa Ted Broward said, my grandpa was here. Somebody's getting evicted from their home. They said somebody named Brittany, Grandpa Ted, my grandpa was telling me, allegedly. They says Brittany and Taylor in the past. Someone named Taylor in the past. They says they said they didn't know the meaning. They didn't know the meaning. She's not you and never will. You know, you can't take home that person's spot. See, they're in the Color Purple movie. They need to watch out. There's a cancer that lives like they're in the color purple, just like that movie. There's somebody going through that right now. My focus needs to be on my hustle. They can't even focus on their hustle. Someone here is inexperienced in the past. Inexperienced on what they were doing. I still look at your pictures. The answers you need are coming. No, they're not. It's in reverse. Someone's name is Stuart. They said fall in love. They said somebody's going to the county jails. Allegedly. Electric. Somebody electric. Someone remember, if others don't like you, that's their problem. Don't worry about it. Forgiving and learning is important here. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.